Well, hello. I am Christine Odell, owner of 8 Owls Publishing, for those of you that don't know me. And this is my second coaching video that I have uploaded for you guys. And I have a question for you. Are you, or would you consider yourself, a perfectionist? I would consider myself a recovering perfectionist. I am not near as perfectionistic as I used to be by any means. I used to have everything in its place and didn't know what to do if it wasn't. And now I'm that typical creative person that kind of can create a mess. My husband's side of things are just neat, and mine tend to be a little bit more disarrayed. But to me, I don't know, I have found that to be a little bit more healthy in my emotional being, because perfectionism as a writer is a difficult thing to deal with. If you can't even get through a paragraph without seeing all of the mistakes in the paragraph, then it's going to be difficult to finish your book, correct? So that's one of the things that I always ask. And I find that those that identify really as highly perfectionistic say that same thing. They say they're constantly rewriting things and they never get it finished. So first off, I would say to you, no matter where you are on the spectrum, just get your words out on the page. Just start writing. Don't worry about editing. Editing is a completely different process. What you're doing in your initial right is you're getting all of your ideas out on the page. I also tell my clients to create a dump file. And here's what that means. You're going to be writing, and all of a sudden, you're going to be inspired to write something that you don't know where it fits, where it came from, where it might end up, and maybe it's not even a part of this project, and it doesn't fit in the flow of what you're working on, but you don't want to lose it. So create on every project, put the project name and put this is this dump file for this project, and take those things and copy and paste them over into that file. That way you always have them. And then if all of a sudden you have a hole and you go, wait, I know where that fits, you can go back and do that. But the goal in your initial write is just to write, not to do it perfectly, not to get every little jot and tittle in its place, not to even have it all lined up the way that it needs. You're getting ideas out on the page. There are some things that can help us do that. One of the first things that I ask is how long, when I sit down with the coaching client, how long do you have to write this project? If you have a year, that's good. If you have 6 months, that's good. Sometimes people have 2 months. I've had to write some of my freelance things in about 3 weeks, and so that's a different mindset when you're having to push things out, content out that quickly at a high level in 3 weeks as compared to a year. But no matter what your time frame is, there are some measurable goals that you can help yourself. And one of the things that I always say is allow for life experiences. If you think you can do something in a week, then schedule yourself 2 weeks to do it, because you have no idea what's going to come up in that week, right? Who might get sick, or what emergency is going to take place that needs your attention, or are you just going to find that you have a couple of days where you've just been going hard and you need some rest, and you sit down to write and it's just not flowing? There's just things that take place. So if you think you can do it in a week, give yourself 2 weeks. If you think you can do it in a month, give yourself 6 weeks. Just be kind to yourself in your writing project. And again, you highly perfectionistic people, you be extra kind to yourself. Listen to your negative self-talk. Listen to the self-talk, going on inside of yourself. And if it's negative, then change it, because that's not going to help you write. It's not going to help you write well. It's not going to help you complete. It's just this thing just kind of nagging at you saying, I'm not doing it right, and this isn't good. And that's not the goal of the first write. The goal of the first write is to just get it out on paper. Um, but back to measurable goals real quick. One of the things that's really important on every project that I do, I write a mission statement for it. And you might ask why I do that. And it's because I tend to be an ideas person. As I'm writing, I will get ideas for other things. So if I have a mission statement for my project, then then I know it needs to stay in the parameters of this mission statement. And again, if it doesn't fit in that mission statement and it's coming out on the pages, I take it and I put it in the dump file so I have it for the next project that maybe I'm getting inspiration for in the moment. You don't ever want to lose the things that you write. You want to make sure that you have them. So stay away from that delete button. Do the cut and paste and save it, because it's going to save you lots of work in the process of the next one. Then once you do that mission statement, I always laugh. You can write an outline, and really, you should if you can. I made it all the way through college without ever writing an outline, and I wrote many papers. A couple of those papers required an outline, so I would create my outline after I had written my paper. I just don't write like that. I don't write linear. I want to be led by the Spirit, and I want him to teach me as I'm writing. I'm doing research and I'm learning and I'm wanting him to teach me, and I want to have that flow and kind of see where it goes. But not everybody's like that. Some of you are very linear in the way you do things, and that is phenomenal. You're going to be much more structured than some of us people that are much more free flow. But if you can even write out ideas about this, and those are subject to change. Okay, you perfectionistic people, it can change midway. It's okay. It's okay. But at least it gives you a roadmap of where you're going, and you can kind of again measure your progress. And then you want to set some time frames. Okay, I'm going to get this paragraph done in a month. And remember, a month means 6 weeks. Okay, I'm going to get this outline done in 2 weeks. And remember, 2 weeks might mean a month. Okay, I'm going to get at the midway point. I want to be here when I'm midway. Go ahead and set those time restraint goals on yourself so that you have something you're trying to shoot for and it's not open-ended. And then I need to see the completion date by such and such date. And again, it's not to pressure you, but it's to give you a goal to meet so that you can see where you are and how you need to schedule your time in order to hit the goal. These are all practical things, but I'm telling you, after writing several books and several other kinds of projects, they're very helpful in just helping you stay streamlined and focused on the task. So happy writing. And again, all of you perfectionistic people, just get it out on the page. Bye.